Hi, I'm Joe Walensky, and I'm the program manager for the UX Writer Conference, and that's coming up October 6th and 7th everywhere. It's online, so you can join in from the comfort of your own home and office, wherever that might be around the world. We have a lot of great speakers, and I get a chance to talk with them. And right now, I'm pleased to be talking with someone I've known for a long time, Denise Kadilak. Hello, Denise. How are you today?
Good. Hi, Joe. How are you doing? I'm doing great.
Yeah, everything's going well. It's despite the pandemic, we're trying to enjoy it the best that we can. But mostly, I'm at my Vashon, Washington home near Seattle. Where are you talking to us from?
I am in I'm in my home office in Cleveland, Ohio. Uh,
Well, it's good to have you visiting with me today from Cleveland. And this is really just about helping others learn a little bit about you and your work. Why don't you start by talking about your background and how you ended up doing what you're doing today?
yeah, that'd be great. My background, well, my degrees are in English. So I started out a bazillion years ago thinking I wanted to be a college professor, but I didn't quite make that, and ended up as a technical writer 22 years ago. I actually was 22 years ago, August 1st. Ended up with Blackbaud, like I said, as a technical writer, and just then kind of evolved from there. I ended up with a great company that was growing in the right direction, and it's been great because I've been able to grow with them. I went from being a technical writer to an information architect to now I'm an information architect slash senior manager, and yeah, and that's
For people that aren't familiar with Blackbaud, maybe talk a little bit about that and then how your skills help drive things there.
okay. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, Blackbaud, we're a software company. We're headquartered actually in Charleston, South Carolina, but we have a fairly large office in Austin and a smaller office in Bedford, New Hampshire. But we do software products primarily for nonprofit organizations, like constituent record management, accounting type stuff. We also have a product line though that caters to K-12 and small colleges. So and actually that's the product line I work on. I work on the K-12 higher education products, which has kept us really nice and busy lately, especially when all of our teachers went remote in March. We found ourselves scrambling to do best practice documentation for distance learning. So that was quite an experience, but we were positioned to do it, and it worked out. It worked out really well, I think. It was really quite rewarding to see the teachers benefit from our documentation. But as for my role with Blackbaud, my role, and especially what I'm going to be talking about with this conference, relates to the work I do as an information architect with the company. Kind of primarily in that role, I keep track of tool trends, best practices, stuff like that. And we're in the process now of creating we're looking to build our next generation of software products. And as we're building that next generation of software products, we're also building our next generation of help. And one of the things we're really focusing on when it comes to the help is, the different deliverables that clients need. In the past, it's been the standard stuff. You've got your help system, you've got videos, you've got stuff like that. Well, one of the things current trends will tell you is most folks are getting their help through UI text. Most folks are getting their help through embedded content in the application, and that is where we're now kind of, for the next gen, that's where we're focusing our writing. That's where we're focusing our help. Our first frontier of help is going to be UI text, maybe some popover text, a little flyout that we have in the application, but we want it to be contextual. We want it to be immediate, and we want it to be part of the UX process, and we've had great success with all of it. We're still in the implementation phases, even still some planning going on, but that's the direction we're taking our help. So it's been pretty fascinating because we've got a group of 20-some writers who have spent many years focusing being technical writers, and now we are making a shift. We're still technical writers, but we're doing a lot of UX writing as well, and that's been exciting and fun.
And the title of your session is The Art of UX Writing. So tell us a little bit about how you came around to this particular topic and what we can expect from it.
Yes, it's because we've discovered over the last several months that it is definitely an art. You write for your entire career. You fancy yourself a really good writer, and all of a sudden, your writing has to get concise and short and immediately answer a question. And that is we're discovering that it takes a long time to do it. Just because something is part of the UI, or I don't even know how to explain it. It's a whole other. Let's just put it this way: it's a whole other skill set. Getting used to not writing. It's like you don't have to focus on complete sentences. You don't have to focus on. You do have to focus on grammar and punctuation, but your number one focus is always going to be clarity, helping people get exactly what they need immediately and moving on. So it's an iterative process that it takes usually more than one person. So we've been putting a lot of plans and tests and processes in place to try and satisfy our new requirement, working with UX as they design and we write.
Well, I think that's going to be of interest to everyone at the event, so we're looking forward to that. Are there any things that have been keeping your interest separate from those work activities?
Yes. Well, being stuck at home since March, we've done a lot of remodeling, which has been kind of fun, but a lot of home repair, a lot of remodeling, and we've always been, we've always enjoyed being outside and stuff, but all of a sudden, I think our favorite pastime before was probably going to the theater and live performances and stuff like that. And now all of a sudden we've become very devout hikers and gardeners. So that's what we've been doing primarily since March and for the foreseeable future, I guess. But
well, those are both good activities to maintain social distancing and still have a good time. Mm-hmm. Well, thanks for taking a few minutes to chat with me today, and we'll look forward to seeing you at the event in October.
Well, great. Thank you so much, and I look forward to it also.